comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stays cool and counters. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Oh, with the drive impact. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw. Slips the grab. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stock. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they springs forward with the drive rush. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player one has completely used all of their drive game, but they stay in there. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Pokes with a medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks? Sees them coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. Uses the target combo as a fill-up. Sticks the combo. There's an overdrive shorty. Still scrapping for control of the stage. And full! Nasty blow to the back of the head. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Brushes that off and keeps going. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Next hit will end the round. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knockdown. Life Leap delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Yeah, scores an important armor break. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Medium kick hits. Jumps. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Brushes that off and keeps going. Puts the super armor to good use. A super art? The super doesn't hit. They're going for the super art. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Balance from above. Uses the parry. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Grabs him. Knockdown. Was looking for that jump attack. Can't tech the throw. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player two chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Both fighters are bit. In there! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps up. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Connects with medium kick. There's an overdrive shorty. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A quick breather. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a surprise him open with a Shoryuken. Risky play, but it pays off. Jumps. Experiencing burnout. And sold for the throw. That's what they came for. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player one is in a very good spot now. Oh my God, what a finish! Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Sticks the jump in. Okay, they trade hits. Gets the counter in. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? What's the play here? Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Takes a trip. Puts the super armor to good use. In a dire situation. Team KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Scrapping it out up close. Hits them with a stop and block. This is gonna be bad news. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? What'll happen here? Not much life difference. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. It's a good spot to use the super. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Puts him on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. The first sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Had the radar up and running. Combo with the target combo. Well-timed command throw there. Knockdown. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Nice cross-up. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Puts the super armor to good use. Closing springs KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Pushing through with the Gladius. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Shows a medium kick. Jump, sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Risky up-close scrap still going. A quick breather. Meets them air to air. In with the phalanx. Super armor, cold and calculated. Cross super art incoming. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 1 brings it home.
Chun-Li. Here comes a new challenger. Sangya. Custom room. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
始めようか。
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Fantastic reactions there. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Nice double lariat. What'll happen here? Player one chases them down. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. Ah, burnout action in there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in! The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Gets the jump in. Jumps up, scrapping it out up close. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Jumps. A parry. Target locked and scoop. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. A jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Barely blocks the jump in. Both sides getting ready. Nice fireball. Closing moments of the match. Turn closes it out. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Did well to get the buff in there. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What are they thinking here? Player two is in burnout. Drives off the table. Nails the anti-air. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Checks them with a projectile. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. This fight is just on target locked and scoop. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Did well to get the buff. It charges forward. Nice double lariat. Player two will look to apply pressure. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. Gets a risky buff in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Looking for a hold. Oh, yo! Rock, super hit! Player 2, you need guts to pull that off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Okay, they trade hits. Sticks the jump in. Decides to buff up while they can. All right, what's coming up next? Did well to get the buff in there. Checks them with the projectile. Trying to read each other here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Neither fighter is willing to back. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Jumps in. Target locked and scoop. Both fighters planning KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. Who will gain control of the match in the early going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Goes for the rush. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Target locked and scoop. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. And eats it. Charges up the plasma. Excellent read. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Reads the jump in perfectly. What's next? What are they gonna do? What's this Kikuhado gonna do? Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight!
That's gonna leave him rattled. Closes in. Crowns him from above. Nails it. Getting up close and personal. Player 2 is dangerously close to running out of drive. Gut punch shreds them. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Solid anti-air. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? It just gets there. Perfection. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. No, this will break them. Shows the medium kick. Player 2 has the life advantage. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Decides to go in with the target combo. Checks them with the projectile. Neither of them willing to back off here. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Knockdown. Got their eye on the air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 2, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. But that's not gonna hit. Grabs him. Taking stock. Are we going to see both fighters use their drive moves here? The overhead connect. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The fighters continue to check, looking to plant him with a pile driver. What'll happen here? Nice double lariat. Zones with the fireball. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Throw connects and does big damage. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Knockdown and... oh, burnout triggered! Player 1 will look to knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Got him. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone.
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. This overhead attack! Through pile driver! There's no escape! What's next? Things are looking... what a finish! Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. We're finally ready, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Fantastic reactions there. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Holds out with the block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They hit each other. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so intense here. Looking for a chance. Checks them with the projectile. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Closing move in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 has the life advantage. Scrapping it out up close. Target locked and scoop. A quick breather. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Drive rush to keep it going. And whips! They're wide open! Player, oh my god, they just choked it up! That's gonna leave them right in there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out, or just let it fly in this opening round? Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Gets the cross up. What are they thinking here? Well-timed command throw there. Pressuring them in the corner. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Super clutch corner swing. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Target lock and scoop. Gets fireball range. Checks with a medium kick. Here comes the corner pressure. Raw super hard incoming. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Oh, they got him! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Kim. Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. No good up high. Definitely shuts out the jump-in. Knockdown. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Stops the attack by using a drive there. All right, what's coming up next? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Pulls them. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this round? Pokes with a medium kick. Player 1 KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Big exchange blow. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Both fighters planning something. Jumps up. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player uses the gauge for a super art. It's a good spot to use the super. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Shadow Ride going in with Devil's Reverse. Jump, knocked him out of the air. A jump. Getting up close and personal. Jumps in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the champ. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Punch cannon spike. What now? This is gonna hurt. Cross that off. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last burnout. Did they mean to do that? What are they gonna do? Passes forward with the scissor kick. Jumps. Connects with the throw. Amazing. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1, Camp Turk is gonna go for it with the super. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? Camps it on the level 1 super. It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The first round begins. No time. This is gonna hurt. That springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has the life advantage. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? Uncomfortable takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Knockdown. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super. but they gotta keep on the gas. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Overdrive cannon spike. Pulls them. Back fist combo. Drive rush to keep it going. Snacks him with the wanted to leave a mark. Nice counter. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. The low. Both fighters planning something? Scrapping it out up close. Psycho Crusher. They're going for the super art? KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Torpedo Dragon! The drive impact doesn't work. Looking for a good ROI with that back. Snacks them with them. They were looking for that detonation. Player 1 is in a very all the throw connects. What now? Baits them. A jump? Jump! Cross up attack. Back dashes for space. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. In with the cross. Take grabs them. The pressure must be driving. Oh my God, Ross Super! They are done. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sticks out a kick. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Perfect air to air. Starts with a jump in. All right. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be over. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Hits them with a double knee punch. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Pokes with a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Snacks him with the back kick. Look, they were right to be on guard there. Dashes. Genius read. Player 1 closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Blocks the jump in. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes the chance to hurt him. Back fist combo hit. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Psycho Crusher hits! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Smack them with some Psycho Power goes boom! Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Jumps in. There's a change of sides. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Clutch, anti-air. Player 2 is solid anti-air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the pumps, the brakes under impact? Back this, what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. The combo's there. Looking for more pressure with that detonation. Holds out with the block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump-in is denied. That attack landed for a counter hit. Hits him with a stopping block. Impact's a no-go. Decides overdrive cannon spike. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Looking for a chance. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Psycho Crusher hits. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Can't tech the throw. Checks with a medium kick. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. A quick breathe. Just goes for it at this range. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Ooh, let's go. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen here? This is gonna hurt. Getting up close and personal. Sticks out a kick. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Closing moments of the match. Throw is denied. What a read. Going in. Both of them back. Oh, yo! Super hit! The big bad here and ready to give you the gift. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Chun-Li. Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The super armor does its job. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? No, snipes them out the air. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Throws them. Breaks the block with a throw. Good awareness on the cross-up. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 1 is in a very good spot and drops them hard. Barely blocks the jumping. Oh, her burnout! Did they mean to do that? Brock super hard incoming. That's not gonna hit. Excellent read. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. No good up high. Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Big low reaching heavy. Okay, they trade hits. Denies the low heavy. Life lead opens up. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Get some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a double knee press. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Back fist combo hits, and we've got trouble coming. Connect them with a psycho power goes boom! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. This unleashes some big damage. The low's blocked. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? The low, knockdown and takes to the sky. This is gonna hurt. Any mistake closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Player 1 with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. Snacks them with the back fist. Looking for more damage now. Psycho power goes boom. Back fist combo hits, and we got trouble coming. Player 1 will look to apply it to leave a mark. Flawless round. They got him so quick. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
match. Custom rules. Fighting ground. Special practice online. Custom rules. Versus. Practice versus special match. Online special match. Extreme battle. Street Fighter 6. Battle Roll. Fighting ground. Online. World Tour. Fighting ground. Online. Special online. Custom rule. Choose a new challenger.
いい戦いになりそうだ。
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Zongia wins! Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Ryu wins! Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! round. Fight. Zongia wins! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Ryu wins! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Ryu wins! Round one. Fight! Ryu wins. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Ryu wins. Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Marisa wins! Round one. Fight! Marisa wins! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Fight! Round! Fight! Ryu wins! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Marisa wins! Round one. Fight! Mariza wins! Round one. Fight!
しまった 数字が甘い。そこだ。やりと甘い。
Round two. Fight!
波動拳波動拳波動拳
Fight! Round! Fight! マリーザ wins! Round one. Fight!
目をそらすな。
Mariza wins! Round one. Fight!
剣
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Marisa wins! Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Perfect KO. Marisa wins. Round one. Fight. Marisa wins!